Yo, YouTube, how y'all boys doing? Hope your boys doing good, man. You feel me? Back at it again, gents. Today, gents, I got a crazy video for y'all niggas. You know what I'm saying? We're just gonna be on some calm, crazy shit. Nothing too crazy, but nothing too calm. You feel me? We're gonna be reacting to the truth about life after high school, dog. That's literally the title of the video we're reacting to. With that all being said, my boys, let's get straight to the video. And boy, subscribe, dog. Like we're trying to reach heights, but one sub will really make my day, you feel me, dog? But with that all being said, gents, let's get straight to the video.
You clicked on this video because you either graduated high school or you're about to graduate high school this June. And I just wanted to say congratulations to finally making it out of hell. You know, say goodbye to all the homework assignments, annoying kids, boring classes, stupid teachers. All those moments you was wishing that you would just graduate already. Now that day's here. Honestly, life after high school tends to be an exhilarating feeling because you have just completed high school. Because after going through the days of like senior sign out, prom, then to graduation, it feels magnificent. This is the day that most kids are looking forward to. Once you walk across that stage and you grab your diploma, there is no looking back. At that moment, you made your parents happy, you made your people happy, and most importantly, you got the fuck out. Now you can collect all your graduation gifts, take pictures with your classmates, say goodbye to that one lower classman that you were cool with, because this might be the last time you'll ever see these people again. The best thing about actually graduating high school is the senior summer because you actually got mad time to do whatever you want. The one chance you are given to actually be an adult and actually have freedom, you get to spend it doing whatever. Some people typically like to party, others like to go straight to work and get that bag. But as the days go by and the long summer begins to set in, you begin to realize a lot of things about high school. That most of the shit that happened in high school really doesn't matter. Like some of the courses you took in school, that shit don't matter. School beef, that shit don't matter. Your grades, that shit honestly doesn't matter unless you're going to college. And honestly, nobody cares. The people that
what's part, chat, gents, what's part, I take accounting. And I'm not gonna use that shit after high school, dog. Like, I'm gonna keep it a buck, dog. Especially like when I really think about it, dog, 95% of the shit I'm learning in accounting, I'm not gonna use that shit, dog. Like, but even cat, I don't even, bruh, it's crazy. Like, boy, a lot of the shit we learn is crazy, dog. We're not even gonna use that thing after high school. Like, we're not, like, especially if you're not gonna take a course that like includes what you learned. Boy, it's shy, boy. Boy, you wasted your time on life. Boy, you just gained XP for nothing. You feel me? XP for nothing, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like, boy, sometimes, boy. But it is what it is, bro. I can't even. It is what it is, bro. You know. It is what it is, bro. It's like having physics and you're not gonna be a lawyer or no, you're not a lawyer. Shit, what job do physics learners have? Get I think like doctor, probably like engineer, some shit like that. So like, imagine you're not doing some shit like that. That means you wasted like 3 years of your life, dog. That's crazy.
For popularity and care about what other people think, that shit really doesn't matter. I'm not gonna say high school is a complete waste of time, but all that time you spent in algebra class learning bullshit, depending on what career you're getting yourself into, this shit really doesn't matter in the end. Another thing that you begin to notice is how some of your classmates or people that you called friends disappear so fast. Like, one moment you're sitting with them at the lunch table, then after graduation they just disappear off the radar. Like, you try to find them on their socials, their whole profile has been wiped. Instagram deactivated, no trace to be found. These are the type of people that usually dip after a week or two, feeling like they need a fresh start in their life, but it makes you wonder if they really actually fuck with you like that. But who cares, you know, because you probably got that one friend or that group of friends that you walked out of high school with. Even though it may not be a lot of people, you're grateful for them because you actually got good friends. But here's one of the most crucial realizations, that you really didn't expect that life would hit you this fucking hard. Like, no amount of ass whoopings could prepare you for the freight train that's gonna hit you. After graduating high school, you really begin to think, what the hell do I do now? And I'm telling you, it's worse, especially if you're one of those kids that peaked in high school. Like, bro, you were nominated to most likely succeed. Now look at yourself. But you know, everybody got their own path. Some kids have had theirs made up for themselves months prior. But there's usually 4 typical paths that I see most kids follow after graduation. Yo, what's up? Boy, if you're enjoying this,
especially right now in South Africa, dog. Like, I won't lie, man. Usually niggas, it's like, boy, it's limited, boy. It's either you go to uni or you become a rapper or you become a streamer or you do forex. Boy, it's like, boy, it's Wait, niggas like wait after high school, niggas barely like really have shit to do. Like if you really sit down and clock it, dog. Like if you haven't thought about what you wanna do, but and you're like at grade 11 or grade 12, boy, boy, low key, dog, it's time, boy. Boy, it's time, boy. Boy, start thinking now, boy. Start thinking, boy. Cause if you're not gonna do those 4 things I listed, boy, you're gonna do crime. You're gonna literally fall into crime, bro. It's either you get a 9 to 5 also. If you don't get, like, those are literally the options, bro. The options are actually limited if you really think about it. Especially in South Africa, dog. But in South Africa, it's child, dog. There's barely jobs this side. So, like, boy, and you might not even go to university because there's like millions of people trying to get into that shit. So you might not go to uni. You might not go to college because your grades are bombs. But it's shy, dog. But after high school, it's actually a war, bro. But like, man, I pray for my niggas, bro. Cause like recently I got niggas that like, you know, I think they graduated and shit. They started to graduate. Next day they finna be in the real world. They got it, bro. You feel me? I'm praying for them. Like they really got it. Like God helped them. Like they really got it, bro. You know what I'm saying? I wish nothing but the best for my niggas. You feel me? But the other niggas, boys try. This
video so far, please consider subscribing to the channel for some more cool content. And if you like me and want to get to know me more, follow me on my socials. I also started a brand new Discord server called Core Club. Consider joining if you really want to help the community grow. Links are in the description. Alright, but I'm gonna shut up now and let you get back to the video. Path number 1, college. Alright, so this is basically the DLC pack to school when everything on average costs like 100 grand and the work is more challenging. To most people, college is seen as the most safest route because in reality, you're really just avoiding adulthood at a mild rate than you would if you didn't attend college. Some kids are actually locked in on their studies and then there's other kids that just like to spend time partying. But when you actually go to college, you're gonna recognize that there are some kids that go to college, figure out that it's not for them, and just drop out. And honestly, I respect them because it's not easy making that decision. Because most kids really just ride out the 4 years, realize that it's not for them when they're already $40,000 in debt. Before you go to college, figure out what you want to major in first or what's the purpose of you going into school, then figure out if it's really for you. To me, college nowadays is really like a gamble because most jobs aren't even hiring at this point. Like if you already invested mad money into a career and you haven't even landed a job, there is no point in you going to college. Path number 2, trade school. Now, I don't know if this is just me, but I felt like after I graduated high school, I started to notice that more kids stopped going to college and actually started committing more to trade school. Like all the niggas in my circle were talking about like how this was the quickest way to stable living and getting a Hellcat. All the trappers and scammers immediately after that all became plumbers and electricians. It's crazy. Like I really don't know what's a better redemption arc than that. Now what they could be saying is true, but what they didn't say is how trade school is actually some hard work. Like this is some blue collar shit. Depending how you look at it, the hours can be brutal because you gotta wake up at the ass crack of dawn, be given your location and actually go do some labor. Like you're getting your hands dirty. And no matter what it may be, electrical, HVAC, construction, etc., that shit ain't easy. From what most people tell me, trade school is good though, because after waking up mad early in the day, the rest of the day is yours. You just sacrificing the hell out your body, because by the time you're 25, your joints ain't gonna be the same. You gonna sound like the Tin Man. Path number 3, the military. Now when it comes to the military, this path can't be any more clear. Whether if you enlisted into the Army, the Marines, the Navy, the Coast Guard, once you sign that contract, it's off to the barracks for you. As long as you're doing the service, basically a lot of shit's taken care of you in the military. One thing you can actually appreciate about the military or any type of service that you decide to go in is that they offer financial assistance. So if you ever decide to change your mind and pursue school, you actually got some assistance right there. There's a lot of good benefits to the military, but I feel like nowadays I don't see most kids go to the military. I don't know, man. I feel like we're in a time where most niggas are open-minded and we don't want to go to war and shit. You know, plus kids rather become professional risk takers. Path number 4, gap year. Now, a gap year can mean 2 things. A gap year can mean a year where you're actually taking time off to figure out what you want for yourself, or it really just means wasting your time away and not doing anything. Kids are really out here taking a gap year just doing anything but the thing that they intended to do. Laying in bed, doom scrolling on TikTok. Honestly though, taking a gap year is definitely one of the better decisions that you can make after getting out of high school, because when you're 18, you don't know shit about shit. At your current age, you're not supposed to have these things figured out, and that's okay. Like I've been out of high school for 2 years and I'm still figuring out what I want. Like it's better to be
this nigga's been on a gap year for 2 years. Is that what he's trying to say? Wait, yo, is that what he's trying to say, dog? This nigga's been on a gap year for 2 years. Well, I don't know why I'm laughing, bro. This shit might be me, but damn, when you like, but you know there's actually people that get stuck in a gap year. Like some niggas take a gap life, boy. 1 gap year turns into 2. Next thing 2 gap years turn into 4. Next thing 4 gap years turn into 6. Now you like 27 and you live in your mama's house and shit. That's tough, bro. I pray that's not me, bro. I mean, like, if that's me, then I guess that's God's will. But at the same time, it's like, damn, boy, that's tough. 27, no job, you live with your mama. Boy. And you still asking her to give you money. And she probably nagging you and shit, dog. Boy, it's try, boy. Boy, it's try. I might have to pick it up, boy, after that. Shit, boy. But anyways, boy, it is what it is, bro. Keep pushing, I guess. It is what it is. This nigga is on his second gap year. It's crazy though.
Good use of your time, try new things, figure out what you want to do, get a part-time job, and most importantly, enjoy yourself. Like, you have the rest of your summer to look forward to. At least spend your time having fun, but also putting belt to ass. Here's the big part that clicks in your brain after you graduate high school. Realizing that you have to do adult stuff, because nobody else is going to do it for you. I mean, your parents might help you along the way, but eventually you're going to have to start wiping your own ass. But you know, there are the basics to being an adult, like, you know, learning how to do the laundry, cooking, cleaning. I feel like some kids already know how to do this off rip. If you don't know how to do this and you're at the current age of 18 and above, you really are a bozo. After being out of school for so long, you begin to realize how empty your bank account is. So you know what that means? A job. Like, you could be at your job and it could be some bullshit, or it could be something that you really enjoy. But you actually have this realization that, wow, I basically work, pay my bills just to survive in this world. And this is what I do till the day I die. Yeah, that's basically life until you figure out what you want to do with yourself. But here's a big wake-up call. The fact that you actually gotta start paying for your bills. When you start paying for your bills, it's really the part of the real world that you actually start to fucking hate. Like, it could be your phone bill, rent, car insurance, fucking Apple. Yo, those guys are actually scammers. I got charged for like $3 like the other day. Like, what the fuck? Whatever. Once you actually start paying for any type of expenses, you really start feeling like yourself. You be like, shit, I'm the man, I'm the adult, you know what I'm saying? Like, I could pay for my own bills. Fast forward like 3 months, you don't want to pay for shit. Like, everything is too fucking expensive. And the thing that sucks about being an adult now is that everything is too fucking expensive. But I got a perfect hack to this. I'm telling you, this is like the unlimited food glitch.
Bro, it's so crazy how Americans saying shit is expensive, dog. If they came this side, they'll know what like expensive means, but boy, things are expensive this side, dog. But America, you can get a meal for like $10. Here, you're not getting a meal for 10 rand, dog. 10 rand is it's not enough to cover a meal, boy. I don't even think 10 rand is enough to cover homemade bread. Boy, you can't even buy homemade bread with 10 rand, dog. But that's how that's how fucked up this shit is, boy. But that's how messed up this thing is, boy. Boy, it's rough this side. I don't even care. Boy, this side. If you don't have rich parents, boy,
just take your food from your parents. It works all the fucking time because they feel bad for you. Like, shit, why not? You want some basic accessories like toothpaste, soap, toilet paper? Take that shit from your parents. Easiest way to survive. Matter of fact, live with your parents. Everything right now is too fucking expensive. Like, who's the adult? Clearly not me, nigga, the fuck. Even when you feel like you're prepared for adulthood, you're really not. But you know, ain't no way of learning better than figuring this shit out. Also, learn how to do your taxes. When it comes to high school, you really gotta take a step back and realize how small and insignificant high school is compared to the real world. Like I said in the beginning, most of it doesn't matter. When I go around and ask people if they still miss high school, 99% of those people say fuck no, which is a response that you want to give. Except for the people that peaked in high school. This was the moment where these people felt like they had it all. Like, you could be the life of the party, the beloved athlete, or the popular school thought. They were just living in the moment. School was a joke to them, and social status was the thing that most of them cared about. The way I look at it, you don't want to be the person that's constantly reflecting on how things used to be in the past. You want to focus on the future and how you want to shape it. Man, I really do love life after high school though, because it feels like there is truly nothing stopping me at that point. Like, there's usually like 1 or 2 barriers kind of holding us back, and one of those barriers is school. The best thing of being out of high school and granted the rank of adult is the fact that you can really just enjoy yourself and pave your own path. Like, I sometimes look back to when I was in high school and all the memories I made, but I love my life now, and I actually got time to focus on things that I actually want to pursue. Life doesn't feel like a complete fucking waste at this point. To all the kids who recently just graduated high school and the ones who have already graduated, I hope this video adds some value.
Yo, dog, where's path number what? Hold on, let me check real quick. Where's path number? Hold on. Yeah, I don't even know how many paths he put in this video, but like, what's the path where he talks about crime? Like, I don't know why he's saying like it's not an option. Like, selling crack is not an option, dog. Like, there's niggas that are gonna take selling crack after high school. Like, I'm trying to tell you, bro. And you know what's crazy, boy? This is not like Disney stuff, dog. That nigga might actually be successful. Obviously, there's gonna come a time where, you know what I'm saying, he might die or go to jail, because, you know, but being a drug dealer, it's either two ways, dog. It always ends in two ways, but that's a topic for another day. But there's gonna come a time when you're gonna be up as fuck, though. There's gonna come a time when you're gonna be really lit if you selling crack. There's gonna come a time when you buying a Bugatti, dog. I'm just saying, boy. Like, I'm just saying, boy. Like, if you wanna live the fast life, it's an option. It's an option, but don't do it though. I'm not saying you should do it. You feel me? Obviously, like, it leads to death and all that. You don't do it. It gets nice at a point, but when it goes down, boy, man. But hey, it is what it is. But yeah, that's the end of the video, my boys. You feel me? I love y'all niggas. Until the next one. If this is your first time, matter of fact, now scratch that, boy. If you made it this far, boy, subscribe, dog. Like, please. Like, I'm genuinely begging you, bro. Like, subscribe. Like, just subscribe. It's gonna make my day. You feel me? 1 like, 2, like a like, and just press the like button a little bit. You feel me? Like, it's not even that hard. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta, you feel me? Just like, subscribe, and go and wish your day. You feel me? I love y'all, boys.